Hello, my name is Sonia Ross. I'm a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. This reading is for January 2024 for life path number 4. So this reading is for January 2024 for life path number 4. So I already have drawn the cards. We're going to be working with 3 decks today. We're going to be working with the One World Tarot by Dr. Lena Rodriguez and Sienna Rose. We're going to be working with the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle, and we're going to be working with Kyle Gray's The Angel Guide Oracle. Okay, so I've already pulled some cards with you for you, so let's just begin. Okay, so for the first card, life path number 4, we're getting this Sun card. So this is going to be a period of illumination and a period of deeper understanding for you. And I feel like a lot of life path number 4s will be moving into a deeper personal understanding of themselves. I feel like sometimes people with the life path number 4 can struggle to understand themselves because they want to see themselves through a certain lens or box or some predetermined ideas. But I feel like there's going to be an opening for many of you in the throat and in the heart, and that these openings lead to a deeper understanding of yourself. Because we have the Sun card here. And the Sun card is a card of success, but oftentimes for me, since a lot of the things I do are very spiritually based, this is a card of illumination. It's a card of opening your eyes and maybe finally seeing. And I feel like some people will be moving into an energy of finally seeing themselves, which is going to be really important. And so we're moving along here because you've already got 2 major arcana out of 5 cards. Okay. And so we have the Hermit energy. And so the Hermit energy is about going within and really doing I want to say a microscopic inspection of what's happening inside of you. And so that would make sense, right? So if you got this card, and this is the energy for the month, this is part of the spread for the month, and you're feeling an energy of illumination. You don't become illuminated until you really, really go within and explore. And the Hermit, another light. So you have a lot of light here, and you have a lot of light here, a little bit of light, but this is about shining the light within. And then you have the Strength card. This is an awesome deck, and an awesome spread. And so, you have the Strength card. And so from the illumination you're gaining and from the introspection you're doing, you're feeling stronger. You're feeling more motivated. You're feeling more like yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you are kind of like struggling and feeling torn and really feeling a bit lost. I feel like a lot of you may have been feeling a bit lost. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles typically is about conservation of resources. But for this, since because you've had 3 major arcana come up, for me, I'm sensing that this may be a card of really calling back to yourself certain things, certain energies, like reclaiming parts of yourself. And then you have another Pentacles card, which is the King of Pentacles, which is another earth-based card. And what is he doing here? This is a great card. Doesn't he look great? Yeah, I think he's South Asian. And he's here and he's got his two rams or his 2 bulls because it's a Taurian card. Yeah, and he's kind of like one foot's on the ground and one foot's on his little footstool. And so I'm thinking that, when you reclaim these parts of yourself and you're kind of, and I feel like you're kind of doing this, you're kind of like moving into a state where you're going to be more self-protective. That's what I think this card is signifying, because I was feeling this energy and this card is making this energy. It's making like this gesture of self-protection, like you're moving into a phase of feeling more self-protective. And the King of Pentacles. It's like the King of Pentacles is telling me right now that you're like, because of this greater illumination, looking within, doing that microscopic internal introspection. You're going to be feeling stronger. Look how much light is in this. Light, light. See your head? Lights. There's going to be a lot of light in your life. You're going to be protective of yourself, calling yourself, wrapping your arms around yourself, taking care of yourself in a different way. And you're just going to have, you're going to be much more grounded and have more earthly wisdom. Maybe wisdom receiving, like you're going to have more wisdom about how to live in your body. That some of you may have had a hard time living in your body. Wait, I think I mixed my cards all up. Hold on, let me fix this. I got them all mixed up. You're gonna have more wisdom about living in your body, because yes, this is a card of money and finance, and so it could be a card of money and finance, but that's not what I'm sensing this is about. I'm sensing this is more spiritual in nature. Like you're gonna have more greater wisdom about being self-protected, taking care of your vessel, being mature and emotionally responsible about taking care of your body, not in a physical sense, but like in an appreciative spiritual sense as well. What would you like to say about illumination? That fours, in order to achieve this illumination, you had to start thinking out of the box. So fours are very much an earth energy, very practical, very rule abiding. Another card that represents the four energy is the Four of Wands. It's a square, right? The Four of Wands is a square. See if I can find it. Spirit wants me to find it quickly. I will. If I don't find it, then you don't need it, right? Yeah. So the Four of Wands can be just like a card of establishing a foundation. And fours can be very much about foundation, but sometimes I can't find it. So sometimes when they're so focused on foundation building, they can kind of put themselves in a box and only see here and here. And so to become illuminated, to know more of yourself, you have to take the lid off the box. You have to look up, you have to stand up, and you have to look at what's around you. And I'm getting the sense that a lot of people in the four energy, they need to do that. They really have to look within and to understand themselves on a deeper and deeper level. And they have to step out of their own paradigm, because fours can be very rigid in their own viewpoint. Like it has to follow this criteria, and if it doesn't follow this criteria, then I can't, pay attention to it. But this card is coming up and saying that you are going to step out of that box, because in order to become illuminated, in order to have more light shining inside of your mind, in your body, in yourself, you have to think in a different way. You have to go within in a different way. You can't keep thinking the same way you've always thought. You have to have new thoughts, new ideas, because when you have new thoughts and ideas, they bring a greater added ability of strength in your life. And, again, there's so much light with these first three cards. These first three cards are major arcana cards, and they all have like some type of light emanating from it. And so I'm feeling really strongly, life path number 4, that this is just a card. These are just a time of light, illumination in your mind, like things and ideas and concepts you hadn't thought of are finally coming to you, and you're kind of learning about yourself in a new or deeper way. And it's going to make you stronger. You're going to come out stronger for it. And you're going to be able to protect yourself in a different way. Whatever you were doing in the past may not have made you feel protected, but now you're going to be more protective of yourself. I'm getting more protective of your physical self. And this is not about safety, but maybe reclaiming your connection with your body. And reclaiming your connection with your body outside of your rigid ideas. And then we have the King of Pentacles, someone, a being, a person who has mastered the earthly domain, who is very grounded, who's very practical, and has mastered the earthly domain, which would make sense because fours are a very earth-based card because it's about foundation and laying some things on solid ground. But this is a person who's mastered it. This is a person who's mastered it and feels very comfortable being in their physical space. And when I talk about physical space, I mean the physical space of being in their physical body. A lot of us want to run from that space. They want to run from that physical space of being in our physical body, but you don't need to run from it. And this set is telling me that this is something that you're going to be experiencing in your body, with your body, excuse me, in January of 2024, Life Path 4, and that you will feel more connected and solid in your body and your overall foundation. What would you like to say? Anything else you'd like to say, Spirit, about the sun? So we're just saying that for life path number 4, to get what you really, really want in life, you're really going to have to start being more introspective, but not introspective in the way that's only suitable and comfortable to you. Not introspective in the way that only pertains to your 4 walls of agreement. You have to be introspective in a way that's expansive, that allows you to shine more light into your life. And you can't shine more light into your life if you're living in a box. You can't grow, you can't change, and you can't expand if you're just here and here. For people who are listening, if you're in a box. But this reclamation of yourself and this taking care of yourself will really be something that adds to your life. And I'm just getting the sense you're going to be moving into a phase, life path number 4, where you feel really good in your body. You feel really good in your body. You feel really connected with your body. And you just feel very grounded. And that makes sense because the next card I pulled for you is from the Archangel Metatron Self Mastery Oracle by Amanda Ellis. And this is the Yin Yang card, or excuse me, Yin Yang card. Balance is needed. And so this is about duality and the duality of our experience on Earth. So the duality we experience on Earth is not a mistake. It's not a punishment. It's something on a soul level that we signed up for. And this makes sense because once we realize we signed up for it, that it's a great experience to be in our physical body, that it's okay to be here. It's okay to live in this place of duality. It's okay to be spiritual, light. It's okay to take care and nurture our body. It's okay to be firmly grounded in our body. So we have light, we have these cards, light, having to do with, in my interpretation, having to do with an inner light that you're cultivating, an inner light that's helping to strengthen you and helping you to, this inner light will help you to integrate being in your physical body and being very mature and responsible and having an integrated view of being in your physical body. And that it'll help you to accept duality and accept that the duality of your existence is not a mistake. It's what you signed up for. It's part of your soul agreement. It's what you wanted to do. It's what we all wanted to do, even though we've forgotten. And that it's really, really important that we do that integration work so that we don't treat the physical experience as a burden, because it's not a burden. It's difficult at times, yes, but it's difficult because we've forgotten who we are and we're not doing the things necessary to remember. And we're not doing the things that are necessary to remember without, doing spiritual bypass. The spiritual is not better than the physical, and the physical is not better than the spiritual. They're supposed to be worked on together. Yin and yang, they work together. They're not separate. And that when you have integrated all these things into your life path number 4, you're going to be able to say yes. You're going to be able to say yes. You're going to be able to accept. You're just going to be able to say yes. You're going to be able to say yes to life. Yes to your experiences. As I say this, I'm feeling a rising in my own body of just openness and expansion and joy, and of, understanding that duality is not a mistake. Duality was a choice we made on a soul level. And it's a thing that we need to have to, once we feel and integrated, we will love and appreciate it. And we'll have the strength to really just be deeply, deeply appreciative of it. And I know, because life path number 4 can be kind of they can get stuck sometime in their own head and thinking things need to be certain ways. And if it's not a certain way, then it's not good to move forward, or it's not good enough, or these other stories they tell they tell themselves, you tell yourself. But once you accept the spiritual and the physical as needing to be together, and they're both equally valuable, and you balance out your yin and your yang, it's just going to be like your soul's going to open up. You're going to be expansive. I'm feeling like a rising in my chest of joy, of just excitement, of just like like a burden is lifted and you feel like you can fly. And this is a beautiful card because like she has wings, she's bright and colorful, and she's just happy. So I feel like this is you. This could be you for. This could be you life path for. Like you're just happy to be here and you're just embracing and saying yes to it all. And so what I'm receiving from spirit that for you for January 2024, a life path for, that this is about embracing yourself authentically, understanding like you're going to be illuminated. You're going to understand yourself in a deeper way. And it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. And when you understand yourself in a deeper way, look how much light is in all these cards. You know, you're going to be able to say yes, and you're just going to be able to just glow and flow. Let me look at this because I'm going to show you the comparison that, like, there's a lot of light, and some of these cards have a lot of light in it, some don't. This is the deck by Kyle Gray. It's a beautiful deck, but I feel like there's just so much yellow in these cards and so much light shining over people's head and people glowing. And because even him, the Pentacle Man, he even has that pentacle, that coin is gold. That could be a form of light as well. So, is there anything else about this? Okay, so we're going to move on. I'm going to read you what it says in the oracle about this card, about duality. So, Spirit is saying to continue to focus on balance. 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 The balance of the light and the physical. That's really important that you continue to bring those two together. And not be so much in your head for, because that's all. You may have some good ideas in there, but that's not where all the best ideas are. I'll just say that. This may be in terms of your approach to life, working too hard or not working at all, looking for self, looking after self and neglecting your basic needs, good diet, exercise, positive thinking. It can take myriad forms. With Metatron, we'll often be drawn to our imbalanced masculine and feminine states and the need for equilibrium. So that's what I was saying here. This is what I was saying about the 5 cards. This is about balance. This is about equilibrium. Maybe you need to nourish and nurture your feminine side, receiving love and being held. Or maybe you need to motivate and take control and action with your masculine side. Only you know. We all live in a constant state of flux, seeking equilibrium and peace. The symbol on this card is a powerful one that serves to remind us of this dance between the two states of being, both within us and externally, that seek attention from you now. To live a balanced life is to live a healthy life. You're asked to look at situations, people, and thinking, energy around you, and see what may be out of control or conversely parched or ignored from too little attention. It may be that your inner child needs acknowledgement at this time, rather than allowing your adult self to hold full sway over everything. Balance is needed in every part of who you are and what you are. So often we seek to label something as right, wrong, good, or bad. Yet in life, negative and positive energy serve each other. Any experience you are living through, even if difficult, painful, upsetting, has the hidden gift of bringing something positive to you now. Nothing happens that isn't meant to happen. The soul knows what it needs to learn to grow, and also what it signed up for in this lifetime. So too does every other soul in your life, even if you can't understand the choices they make. Dark and light, night and day. We need the dark to show us where light still needs to be shown. We sometimes need hard, challenging times to wake up humanity and ourselves to a wider truth of reconciliation and love, to bring back light to where it has been long forgotten. Rather than labeling what you struggle with now as unfair and unjust, seeing only its bleakness, look again and see the light within it. From those who dry your tears as they care for you, to the unexpected smile of a stranger that pierces through the dark day. Light is always there in the hard times, too. The promise you are given is that what seems most difficult now will pass. Your life is made up of light and shade. Into each life, both sun and rain must fall, but the rainbow is always there, bridging our experiences. This card seeks for you to feel the balance of life in a flow that allows you to experience duality, one of the only places in the great universe where this is possible. Take this symbol on this card you have chosen and place it in your hands. Ask Archangel Metatron to help you with both sides in any disagreement, or to feel the light within the darkest hour, to see the masculine and feminine parts of you, and to bring all aspects of yourself back into equilibrium. And then, so balance. Balance, balance, balance. And so then we're going to go to the final card, which is the Yes card. See what this beautiful angel has to say. Your message is yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy. Don't hold back. This time, the time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself, experience, and share. This card is a huge thumbs up. If you're making a decision, the answer is yes, go for it. This is a time of positivity, celebration, and progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. Let in the light and enjoy it. Because remember, we have a lot of light in your spread. All of your hard work is paying off. Any endeavors, projects, and opportunities before you now are getting the green light. If you've been holding off for the right time, the time is now, and you are being encouraged to take the next step. You're good to go. If you're feeling scared or worried, that's okay. Invite in the help. Angels are there to guide you, and they want to be a part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now. So, okay, life path number 4. I feel like this is a wonderful spread. I want to see you had 3 major arcana come up, so that's a big deal. There's going to be some huge transformative changes coming into your life of a spiritual nature that are very, very positive. More lights, more introspection, more strength, more understanding, more embracing of being in your physical body and on this level, balancing those two out and seeing like when you embrace it. We're closing the reading with this. You saying yes. You saying yes to your incarnation. You're saying yes to whatever the journey has ahead. You're just saying yes to life. So I'm just going to leave that with you, life path number 4. And so I hope this touches you, inspires you, makes you feel good about where you're heading in January 2024 and the 3 months, that follow it, and that these energies are going to be existing around you for 3 months. So hold on to them and continue to cultivate them. So I hope this message serves you in whatever way you need. So my name is Sonia Ross. I am a psychotherapist, an intuitive messenger, and an author. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment if you're on a life path 4 and let me know what your feelings are, if this resonates, what connected for you, and where you feel you are on your journey. And so I will say goodbye, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful January of 2024. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Take care.